What is up, guys? Welcome to Bioshock 2! I wanted to kick this game off. I did a series on it a good while back, but this is secretly my favorite Bioshock game. I love it. It's just a little over 10 years old now. It was done by a different studio. It was done by 2K Marin, so it's always been the black sheep of the family. It's always been the ugly stepchild. But I love it. I love it. It continues the story from Bioshock. New characters. You play as an actual Big Daddy, and it's super cool. You're fighting a whole new enemy, the Big Sister. And it's really, really cool. So yeah, it was done by 2K Marin, where Irrational he wasn't too happy about it, Ken Levine. He doesn't even mention it now, which is sad. So he went on to do Bioshock Infinite, and now he started his own studio. So it was a little bit of crazy. It's kind of what happened with the Arkham series and Arkham Origins, you know? They're far from bad games, but everybody kind of shits on them. I'm like, please, no. I like this. Even had some absolutely fantastic DLC with Minerva's Den as well. I think the people who are doing the new Bioshock, very heavily rumored that we'll be getting something, you know, Bioshock 4 related, hopefully at E3. The companies doing that now are called Cloud Chamber, but I think they're made up of like a lot of the developers that worked on the Bioshock games, including Bioshock 2. So I think it's in good hands. We will see. We will see. Will we go back to Rapture? I don't know. I'll be okay with anything. There are rumors of them going to space or underground, but you know, the Bioshock games have always had that big city, you know. So this is the remastered version. They gave it away with PS Plus a good while ago. I'm playing this on PS5. It probably won't make too much of a difference. The only issue is 2K very stupidly blocked the game if you stream it straight from the console. So unfortunately, they gave away this amazing collection and immediately cut off so many streamers from streaming it, which is foolishness. But I will be okay with all that good stuff. But it has been a sore subject amongst the streamers for sure. I think it's foolishness. So silly. And I think it still does the same thing on PS5. But we'll get this rocking. Let's get this going. This is Bioshock 2. Let us begin. Let's do it. We're going to go hard because these games, once you get going with them, they're actually quite easy. Yes! It is time to return to Rapture. So we know that everything went down New Year's Eve, 1959, 1960, whichever you want to call it. So this takes place a good while later, you know. This is why even the Bioshock logo, there's now barnacles on it and stuff. Rapture has very much been left to rot, to fester like an open wound. And we're going to be knee-deep in it. Let's go. Let's go. The laser gun, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I hate the Big Sisters. Oh, I did a good fight. It's a little bit different. This one definitely like pushes for you being the Big Daddy and having to like get your Adam that way. It's clever. Yeah, there's rumors of a new one, but it's all very hush-hush right now. But we might see something at E3, which is like 2 weeks away. They're apparently working on a new Mafia as well. See about that.
Look, Daddy, it's you.
I didn't turn on subtitles, goddammit. Rookie mistake, Cyber. Can play the last one.
To play, Daddy.
Bioshock Infinite, that one's very different. Adonis. We are Subject Delta. Such a unique series. I don't think we'll ever get games quite like it.
More angels, Daddy.
This game hints at something I've always wanted. To see Rapture in its heyday. Look at this. You see a little bit in the Beyond the Sea DLC. 1958 was 1 year before the Civil War of Rapture.
You want something, big guy?
Let's go! Don't Fuck with the Big Daddy. Oh. Hit him with the hypnotized Big Daddy plasma.
There we are. He's perfectly safe now. This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine.
So we meet Sophia Lamb.
Now, kneel, please.
This is fucked up.
Remove your helmet.
I always want to know what they look like.
Take the pistol. Place it against your head.
She's watching, it's fucked up.
Fire.
That's up. What a way to start. That was Sophia Lamb. She will be the main antagonist. You used to say Infinite was your favorite, but you're not so sure. It's super hard. Like they're all very close together. Boom! 10 years later, so all the events of the first game have now happened while Subject Delta was, basically in a almost dead, I suppose you'd call it like a coma. I want to know what they look like under. A lot of people say like the handyman from Bioshock Infinite is probably what they look like underneath the suit. See, the F&B's still kind of, got that 10-year-old sheen to them. Once you get into the game, though, it's now 60 and crystal clear and beautiful. I still think this is probably one of the best ways of playing it right now because the PC versions are a little bit rough. Fallen is Babylon. The fall of Rapture.
Sailors top four addicts ground. In house of upside down. Laughing cries and smiles frown. In the house of upside down. Found is lost, and lost is found.
In the house of upside down, lost is found and found is lost, right? That's what she says. It's like a little poem. You can hear her whispering it just ever so gently. You assume they look human. Yeah. You'd assume, like when he took off his helmet, he's still got this very Frankenstein-like heavy breathing, And they're huge, big monstrosities, so... And when you build up to become a Big Daddy at the end of the first game, you can see everything they go through from like their vocal cords and everything. So clearly they've been through a lot of fucked up modifications. So we're starting off. You've got your drill already. This game streamlines a lot of stuff that you might have felt a little bit slower with in the first game. So take for instance how you research enemies. You have to stop, pull out the camera, and take pictures and all that, and it's a pain in the ass, slows down combat. But in this game, they've changed it over to an old style film camera. So now you can basically almost like, filming a movie, it records the fight, and the better you do in the fight, the more of a grade you get, and it's really cool. These are all like the dead people, the missing people. You can see that Rapture and nature's kind of starting to take back Rapture a little bit. I really want to see it more of it in its heyday. You really do get to see a nice chunk of it. There we go again, like proper tradition. You get to see the little eyes of a little sister. Same thing happens if you look very closely in the first game. It's cool. Start breaking shit everywhere. Alright, let me get back into this. I like how you can hear the rain on his Big Daddy suit when you get into it. It's cool. Yeah, you do feel like you're kind of thundering around. You're a lot slower. Not slow, but not slower than, say, a human. There we go, our first little tease of the big sister. Interesting that she's literally in the first room you come into. I haven't bothered with... Yeah, well, see, when you start playing, like, survival and that, it ends up being really important. But you get good at headshots in these games, and it's not. I would never consider them to be hard FPSs at all. They're cool. This one always, as well. You like when the first game you go from weapon or plasma. This one likes to juggle both. So enough time has passed, even between Bioshock Infinite. So it makes you think, like, what the hell will we get, you know? Thank you, 50p, man. Like, if we do get another Bioshock, can they recapture that magic? Lamb is watching. She's always watching. Sophia Lamb. Like a lamb to the slaughter. She's an important figure in Rapture. You can see, like, just as Frank Fontaine said, that people would be down here picking apart the corpse of Rapture always. Look at our shadow. Kind of looks like a Ghostbuster. Oh, he's not a Ghostbuster. He's a Big Daddy. Get our first diary.
Lesson 1, mop jockeys.
Big Kate O'Malley.
The ocean now. If you feel the soft
It's like a
patter of rain
forewoman.
on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch
Jesus!
stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
Drill me. The poor guy didn't know what the hell hit him. Yeah, this collection's beautiful. They look really good. I don't know, I have a weird, like, relationship with Bioshock Infinite. It's one of those things that when I look back at and want to play, I don't get excited for it. But when I'm in the middle of playing it, I fucking love it. Get some Eve dispensers. Give me that Eve! Look how small our health and Eve is right now. It's really a lot darker than I remember too. The UI looks smashing. Holy. Well, well, well. Eleanor. We got a very brief little flashback that hurt Subject Delta. Come soon. Come find me. Please hurry, Daddy. Oh. So we know Eleanor was the girl at the start of the cutscene. Even the big daddies get some plasmids. But you can see they have like little injectors in their suit. You see that? With a snap of our fingers.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better.
Look at her doll. The big sister. Nyam!
Daddy!
Is the doll still there? Super cool. I wish I could pick it up. Like something out like Coraline or something. Or Tim Burton. Very, very cool. She's so fast. So what didn't you like about the big sister? Just her design or the fights or what was it? I remember there being a trophy for you beat her the first time you fight her. But she is exceptionally tough. I thought it was a nice transition. You know, most of the fights with the big daddies in the first game, between the bouncers and the Rosies, you know, they got a little bit static by the end of it because you had them done so well. The suit we're in is a Rosie suit. Damn, someone just got absolutely burnt alive. It's funny the seat somehow managed to survive though. That's lovely. We spend a nice chunk of the game outside of Rapture in this one as well, which is another cool thing that we've all wanted to do. I think they'd have to come back to Rapture. Do you think so? Yeah? I would love it. I think so. People might say it's too played out, but I think enough time has passed. Last time we were technically in Rapture was in the, is it the Beyond the Sea or Under the Sea? Never think. Well, what it is. Alright, we got a little something here. We got absolute nonsense like, oh, 97, it's 1540. Reminds me of the Dr. Lanford bit where she was poisoned to death by Andrew Ryan and she wrote the code on the wall. She almost looks normal, besides, you know, decomposing. She would have been cooked to death in this sauna.
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio series. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit?
Steven!
Come Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
I love that. So if you hold the drill button down, it'll, you know, basically drill the crap out of him. But if you just press it, there's a massive drill attack. Come on, generator. Danger, danger. High voltage. When we touch, when we kiss. They love doing the old toaster effect. Shocking people in the water. Wakey, wakey. Rapture is waking up again.
At last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum.
Tannenbaum is
you
still
are,
down there.
And I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
So, a lot of ideas that were left on the cutting room floor for Bioshock 1 actually ended up with Bioshock 2. So, like, if you go and read the, or watch the director's commentary for Bioshock 1, you'll see Ken Levine talk about that he had ideas for a train station, a monorail system for the first game, but he eventually went with the bathysphere. Oh, that's cool. You can turn off the helmet hood if you don't like that kind of stuff. Alright. Cool. Play. Sorry, that was a rookie mistake. I should have done that at the start. I'm sorry. Alright. Gonna make some friends. So the kind of fishbowl effect, which I don't find obnoxious or anything. You can turn it off if you want. It was much worse in the first game. Because they really wanted to give you that effect. But if you look at the bouncer's suit compared to the Rosie's, it's far more like a fishbowl, you know, you're like that old diving suit. Must be so heavy if you think about it. Yeah, I was dreading having to fight them. Okay, cool, cool. Well, that's good. They definitely, when you think about anyone talking about Bioshock 2, it's definitely the big sister seems to be. You either hate or love them.
You will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Helena. Yet our beliefs are unwelcome
Social
here.
psychiatry.
Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
Damn, I forgot like how miserable they are for like healing items at the start, you know? It's like a lot. Alright, how do we quick heal? There we go. I suppose when you're playing on hard, I gotta get used to it. Again. Yeah, I didn't realize. I wonder how much they changed with the UI. So there's not enough space. What? What? That seems like a application. That's weird. Save. Delete. That's weird. Alright. I'll fix that out later. The fuck does that mean? I'm on PS5. Sounds like an issue. Reminds me of like when you're playing PS Now and all that, and it has to create a PS2 memory card and all that.
Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not
It's
as
all good
thief,
saving in
but as mother
the first
of
Bioshock.
Rapture
Well, I'll
family.
figure it out. It's all good.
I am back in Rapture.
Just have to remind myself
after
not
so
to
many years.
close out of the game at the
The
end.
little ones I rescued are grown up.
The little ones.
Think of me no more. After what I once did to them, it was a joy to be forgotten.
Tannenbaum ended up
But
being
now,
the
all around the world, children
tool that
vanish
created
by
all
the sea,
the badness
kidnapped.
down here, but now she wants to be its
So I
savior.
return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins. Even if I am to die for it, I must stop them.
Unity and Metamorphosis, Dr. Sophia Lamb. So you can see she's peddling her bullshit. She's quite deranged. I don't think anybody truly escaped Rapture normal, you know? I don't think so. Alright, our first gun. The Rivet Gun. Boom! Fires smoking hot rivets. No longer do we have the pistol. Alright. There's the wrench. They put the wrench there as a kind of a callback. Give me all your rivets. Gotta be careful, like picking up like cigarettes and things like that. 'Cause they slowly lower your health, but in the early moments when you've got next to no health, you gotta be careful. Before you know it, you'll have half your health meter gone. Poof. There's the bathyspheres, which we will not be using in this game.
Barely made it down alive.
Mark Melcher.
But here it is. And it's real. Rapture.
This is a guy who came down
This is where that
from the
thing
above.
took my poor baby girl.
He's looking for his daughter.
From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes. Moving.
An actual outsider.
Rambling. Scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
So his story is a very personal one over the course of the whole game. It's a wonderful, wonderful side story. Super cool. And to see its final conclusion is definitely it's fantastic and heartbreaking. It reminds me, like I spoke of, all the little stories you would find in the first Bioshock in rooms and areas. People's struggles. Really cool. Hello there, mate.
Drive out your sickness.
I don't have a sickness. Ew! Ew! Where's your knee? Where's your kneecap? I want to touch it. You know them headshots. Gross. 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 Damn it, I don't know if I'm going to have a proper little crack at the big sister now. Not a creepy smile or anything. Here she comes. Boom. Hello. Nice backflip for style. Jay! I'm so dead. Alright, we got any goodies over here? Get them goodies, girl! Empty, the drill's empty? Okay. Nice shot. Damn! No, not cigarettes, damn it. Bum, 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 bum. Rivets, lovely, lovely. She gone! Alright.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people.
I think the trophy might be like actually having to kill her there. Which I think on hard, it's bollocks hard.
Diane insisted that we spend a weekend at the Adonis. And already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation.
We know that was Diane McClintock.
Is it necessary to chide me for working?
Who was Andrew Ryan's little filly.
Endless animal
She was
greed.
the first message we ever got down
founded
in the first
Rapture
game.
to be free of law and God, to live live among those for whom work.
No
is
machinery,
outrage.
right? Yeah, and it's because like her hat, this half the suit is like it's like almost like just a old-fashioned wetsuit. Let me see what the trophy
Now I have
is
never
like.
considered my legacy. Perhaps.
So it's interesting to see the dynamic between Diane McClintock, and she ended up like turning against them and joining the resistance. Frank Fontaine. Unfortunately, she walked in on poor old Frank while he was changing into his alter ego, and he murdered the shit out of her. Alright. Yeah, they're usually pretty nice with the audio diaries and that. Let me see. Big spender. Yeah, these were back in the day when the trophies kind of had, they all kind of copied each other. Oh, these are story based. Oh yeah, that's a great one, the 99 Arena one. Yeah. To the surface. Some great areas in this one. There we go. Defend your sense against the big sister without dying. Maybe it didn't count for that time. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe the trophies aren't popping for some reason. This one might not count because it's the first one or something. I think we did okay on hard there. Got about almost a third of her health down maybe. Drill fuel. I gotta get used to it. Same with the rivets, the small rivets on the ground that look like little batteries. I always forget about those. Like shite, that's everything I need, damn it. See these things here. Like something out of Ratchet and Clank. I'm excited for Ratchet and Clank. Rip the Part's gonna be cool. They're very cheeky, like how they talk about, you know, all these games selling so well. Oh, off she goes. She's watching. We will be reborn in the cold womb of the ocean. Right, so things are definitely normal down here. She ran out of the fire. Okay, maybe it was this fight. Maybe that's what I did wrong. Maybe it's in here. I'm supposed to save them for here. This might be the actual. No, this is the cool part. This is fucking awesome. Boom! It's like something you'd see in Titanic. Completely flooding the ballroom. And she did it with the drill as she jumped across. She's so fast. A little ballerina. But things are different. We are a big daddy. We can survive under these massive pressures. Bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. We get to walk outside Rapture for the first time.
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But Rapture is the death of many great men.
Good, huh?
Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
We have our faithful duo there. The little sister. The big daddy, her protector. And now we get a little look at a new big daddy. Big old fucking rocket launchers. So the cool thing about going outside, not only is it awesome, you know, being outside for a minute, but you can also, if you're very, very lucky, you can find atom slugs. The discovery that changed everything down in Rapture. These are the slugs that Tenenbaum herself found and was able to discover the power to basically rework the human DNA and basically discover like atom and plasmids and everything. It was the catalyst of it all.
All right, diary. Last entry. Lizzie and I, we found a sphere, and we're going home. Ain't that right, baby? Next stop, topside.
Oh, I love you.
They didn't make it home.
Who saved us, Sammy? It was you, Button. What was that? What's that sound?
She's seen us. It's Lamb. Torpedo! Ah, I'll try to...
Damn. God, but it even captured him drowning. Fuck that. I hate that. So that crazy bitch sent a torpedo after him. You can see she was watching everybody who was coming and going in Rapture. Like you saw Mark Meltzer, who came down from the outside. But you'll see that was probably all part of her plan too. So yeah, if you look and explore down here, they're mostly linear areas. These little fuel things. I'm not sure they replenish your drill. I can't remember. Your drill fuel. But yeah, if you look in the corners and that, you might just spot an Adam slug, and it'll give you some free Adam. Mainly, there's some jellyfish. Mainly, the way to get Adam in this one is you have to do your actual job. You have to go and get a little sister, protect her while she goes around gathering and that. It's a cool idea. A little bit taken from near the end of the first game. It's kind of what you have to do to get by. It was almost like a playground or a boot camp for little sisters. It's kind of fucked up. Anything else out here? Some toilets? Lovely. Toilets and toiletries. Pretty. Like playing Subnautica, like the ocean itself is pretty and it's scary and it's everything, but me going under there, I'm not doing that. Hell no. I like these shots of Rapture because they're they have that weird fishbowl effect as well. Some sharks and squids and everything. How it still has power under there, I don't know. Welcome to Rapture, your beautiful city. Whee! I think there was even an achievement attached to the Adam slugs and all that. But they had no intention of finding the slugs, like he was just building this city anyway. So Rapture could probably be very different if the discovery of the Adam slugs didn't happen. Because, you know, there was talks of them being able to cure everything and do this and regrow limbs and all this crazy stuff. And the plasmids happened and, yeah. Everything took over. The greed. Fucking capitalism, the kind of mad scientist effect happened as well, you know. People trying to play God. Daddy's home. Instead of an airlock, you've got bloodlock. I'm excited for Gotham Knights. I want to see what they'll do. I'm still kind of hoping that they will maybe change up the roster a little bit. We'll see. That might be something they can add down the line too. We may yet be able to play as like Azrael, you know. Just hold on, hope. The Atlantic Express. So yeah, you deal a lot with the monorail in this to get to each area.
Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
Tenenbaum's our only goddamn friend down here. But right on the opposite side of her is Sophia Lamb. Sophia Lamb pretty much plays like the Andrew Ryan figure down here now. She even they all work together. Give me all the goodies! All the goodies! We have got so many rivets right now. Dear God. I think the areas in this game are not quite as memorable. Got him! Didn't like that now, did you, bitch?
To survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
Alright. The hack tools. So now we can do some long-ranged hacking. Which I thought was pretty cool. Look at this. Signal booster. They actually put a little bit of thought into it, which I like. Give me a torch. Any other goodies here before we move on? Is that drill fuel? No. Canned beans! Thinking about them beans. Doink! Alright. Oh, my phone's gone. Not my phone! Yeah, they've definitely changed things around, trying to streamline it. Which I appreciate. Hello, friend. We will be reborn. Oh yeah, what did the blue do again? Yeah, blue bonus to upgrade their damage. Yeah! So it actually matters. Reborn into the ocean. You'll see a lot of like the butterflies. See, look, it's two hands. It's all about this. What she believes. It's her own little like crazy fucking religion she's created. the study of like metamorphosis. It's more closer to the butterfly effect. Get down! Well, we're not using that tram. Now you've gone and done it. A gun butt attack, I like that. Jesus. Start to feel that hard mode.
Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene. We reject the self. We reject the tyrant.
You've been busy. The end of Ryan is the end of the self. The self. A man chooses, a slave obeys. That was the end of Andrew Ryan. Yeah, I don't think there's a area in this game quite like Fort Frolic. I think it stands alone. But Dionysus Park is pretty special. It's kind of like almost like a zoo. And what they do with it is impressive too.
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure.
Andrew Ryan was a man
assets,
obsessed.
or the
But
Cheka police
for a man with a vision, he was very nearsighted. You know, he never saw any of this coming.
said to be the foremost practitioner in
He saw a lot of emotion that was in humanity was actually their weakness. It's also their strength too, but he, you know, even you see him seeing right now that people needing like psychiatrists and all that, he sees that as a weakness, which is foolishness. He was quite deranged himself, you know. You must follow the little butterflies, yes, yes. Breadcrumbs to a trap, no less. Cult of Lamb is very real. You can see the similarities to the start of the first Bioshock. No Andrew Ryan this time, though.
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta. Since I watched you put a gun to your
Yo,
head
how's it going,
and pull
Dutch?
the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born.
How's your Friday?
I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
Crazy bitch.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
Good luck. Come here, you bastards! Ah! Saved by the water. There's a Suicide Squad game too. Yeah, that's a long way off, though, I'd say. And they're not, and they won't want to like get in each other's way as well. So if Gotham Knight gets delayed a little bit past its original date or something, it's really gonna start interfering. And you'll get like Rocksteady pissed off and that. Been working on some stuff. Nice, very good. Made a basic orbit simulator, and I'm busy with making some 3D planet models. That's super cool. Nice, and that's just kind of like in your own time, just for fun. I love that. Dude, you never know, it could be used for things, you know. Playing a little Bioshock 2 today. Are you a fan of like any of the games that just had some news, like Dying Light 2 or Horizon Forbidden West or Far Cry 6? Any interest in those games? Getting usually around this time, around first week of June or so, is E3 every year, which is pretty cool. It's our own little kind of gamers' Christmas. And yeah, sometimes you'll have some news before that, pre-E3, just to kind of, what they do is they do that to kind of have their own moment. Because, you know, to them, understandably,
Now you know of the
a
enemy
week's not going to
we
make that much
share.
of a difference.
Sophia Lamb.
The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
What? You can see through my eyes? What about that time I pooped in my suit? Did I poop in the suit? No! You didn't see that, did you? All those times. All those times. Start playing Subnautica. Nice, dude. I just started playing Subnautica myself. Just the first one. I'd never played it. I was deadly afraid of it. Still am. Deep water is... It's rough. Like, even as I walk around underwater right now. It's rough for me. It's a terrible weakness. You know, if like a Bond villain was to capture me, I don't need sharks with laser beams or anything like that. Just dunk me in, you know, about 6 foot water. Where my feet won't touch the ground. 7 foot water, whatever. And that's it. That's all I need. Look at this. Look at this. They've been very busy. When the mind fractures, it's always the crazies that go to the cults, you see, because a broken mind is so easily manipulated and tricked and brainwashed, you know? It's always the way. People prey on that, and Sophia Lamb has most certainly preyed on what's left. The scraps of Rapture. Tiny festering wounds inside everybody's head. Hey!
Careful. Security cameras belong to Lamb.
Okay.
But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
I made them serve me. Wait, what? Oh, enemy triggered, yeah. Sometimes that alarm goes off and it scares shit out of me. It's not gonna do with me. Get him, lads! Come on, get him, bot. I don't want to waste any ammo. Well done. If I deactivate him, he's going away. If you deactivate him and then I think reactivate him, he'll become yours, right? Will you stay with me? She's still alive. Stay with me. Hello? I see you, baby. You're beautiful. Why isn't the camera finding her? There you go. Get him, boys! Fucking love that game. Yeah, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm excited. I'll get to Below Zero eventually. It was definitely a series that I've been holding off a long time for. You know, I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later. I've been playing it on PS5. It's beautiful. There's a little bit of screen turn issue because PS5 doesn't have VRR, variable refresh rate, and it doesn't have VSync. We found a way of going into the console commands, even on console. Ironically, console commands usually are for PC. But there you go. So we were able to enable VSync to kind of help that out a little bit. But hopefully they'll get to it. I know they're busy with Below Zero. Sounds like it's much tougher. That's what everybody's been saying it. But it's something to look forward to, you know, down the line. I'm very noobish at it. I've just built my first like habitat. Been messing around. I finally get into the Aurora and all that. So yeah, very early days. But yeah, they were great games for sure. And then Below Zero is not as good as the... Oh, okay, cool. So something good to look forward to. Nice. It's pretty much a horror game. Yeah, I actually agree. It's not... Even if you're not scared of the ocean, coming up against one of those Reapers is... Yeah, that's enough to make you poop your pants. Do the poop your pants dance. Ah, yes. It's time for a new plasmid.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again.
Ooh.
This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
So it looks like Eleanor has grown up. It's been 10 years. We know little sisters usually don't grow up. So what's different here? Time for telekinesis. I think we got a lot quicker this time than we did. I love these little videos.
Throw objects at
Smack-a-doo.
foes. You can even catch grenades.
Got a bit
and
rushed towards
throw
the
them
end. Oh,
back.
maybe they maybe rushed a little bit just with COVID and that. I can understand. Alright, telekinesis. Definitely a favorite plasmid for sure. It's like free ammo. This time, instead of throwing yummy tennis balls, we've got potted meat been flowing out of that thing. Hope this helps. Thank you. Oh yeah, we can only carry 5 of each this time, not 9 of each. First they give, but then they take it away. So this guy's gonna follow me forever now. Thank you. Everybody played a... Didn't like it? Oh no! Of course, most of them wasn't their favorite game, but I can understand that. Oh no! Below Zero or just Subnautica in general? Alright, let's get busy! Telekinesis, baby! Watch out, we don't want to... Whoa, that's a lot of noise. We don't want to blow up our own robot. Not intentionally, anyway. Not you, silly. This guy right here. Boom, baby! Light him up, Scotty! Gotta be careful, the side of the wall will destroy you. Where are you, bitch? Bye-bye! Any more? Any more? I can hear someone talking. Whispers in the dark. Footsteps on the dance floor.
There would be
Mind
no
me,
Rapture
baby, have
without
you?
me. No
Let's drop that down there
city
just in
without
case.
the Atlantic Express.
What
Ryan
was
took
that?
his first grand tour on my flagship coach.
Subnautica in general. Yeah, everybody liked it.
Personal
Yeah.
bathyspheres are all the rage. My rails only connect the oldest
I had
parts
thought
of
that it was just like
Rapture.
an expansion or something. I didn't know it was like a full sequel.
City's just
It's very impressive.
left me behind.
And I didn't know, like, Subnautica itself is like
Plenty of
7
cash
years
in the
old,
bank,
right?
though. This private vehicle craze will blow over soon.
Private vehicle craze. So they've been using this little tram system as the hoity-toity, the rich class. Damn it, we're leaving all these rivets behind. I gotta start using them. Riveting! Absolutely riveting! Reminds me, baby, of you. So many goodies. I know a lot of the looting and picking up stuff probably could put people off. I could understand that. It's ironic that both Bioshock and Fallout came out pretty close to each other, you know, within around a year or so. And they both, you know, heavily invest in looting. You get so hacking, getting good at that little hacking, it just works out the best for you. It really does. You get a free first aid kit for getting a blue hack. Love the music for this time period. Something about it. It's oddly nostalgic, even though I wasn't born then. But then you have like circumstantial nostalgia, where it now reminds me of Fallout. You know, that kind of way? And Bioshock, obviously. Isn't that weird? That's just the way it goes.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product
Already
of
dead?
reason.
Wow.
Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
I'm already playing this on hard, but damn. So now you can see Sophia Lamb and Andrew Ryan having a debate.
Each man is a prisoner to bias, dream,
Can you open this?
delusion,
No.
or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
So you can see she was starting to turn a lot of people against Andrew Ryan, which just drove him, you know, into madness and insanity. Where he dealt with, you know, capitalism and everybody's freedom to everything they want, like, worked for, you know. That's why he did it down here. He didn't want to pay the government. He didn't want to pay anybody. Whereas Lamb deals with the psychology of it all. So it's an interesting dynamic for sure. Yeah. Get game. Let's see, I remember watching Jacksepticeye play it. Yeah, it's changed so much, but the music in the game is... It really is. It really is. Like, I just saw the trailer for Horizon Forbidden West, and the music in that is so good. It's got that kind of crazy, like, you know, 50s sci-fi music. It's like, wow! But it goes really well with it. That's going to be cool. Yeah, the music for... The music in Subnautica is very sci-fi as well, and it can have that kind of chill vibe to it, and then you just... Yeah, it's wonderful music.
Wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them.
So yeah, if there's one story to keep an eye on, it is Mark Meltzer's, this guy.
I had a gun.
He's even got like a color image. Everyone else is black and white. Because he's from Topside.
Took off like hell on wheels. Sounded like a kid.
Scared shit out of me.
Little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in...
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
Yes. The wrench. There's an actual wrench in the system. Who put it in there? Which one of you shits?
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny.
Even the main menu music, yeah. It's just a great series.
There is no place for you in paradise.
Good for them as well. Like, Subnautica definitely is one of those series that, or games, it definitely would have stood on its own, but it was hugely boosted by YouTubers, as you said. Like, I think it was one of the first huge series for Jacksepticeye for sure. Never watched them though. But still, I had known like you can't really escape that kind of stuff.
We must account for the role
Kind of another small reason why I didn't want to play. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to be another Irishman playing that game, you know, kind of way. Because I know it's a silly notion. I never want to ever like be compared to him or anything like that. Not there's nothing wrong with that. Seems like a good dude. No controversies or anything about. You want to stand on your own feet. You never want to live in the shadow of another. That's why I try not to ham up being Irish or use being Irish. I mean, I should. I definitely should. Especially, like, just to put Irish in the title or whatever. But I don't know. I really don't think that serves too much of a purpose. I don't think there's anyone out there genuinely going, I'm looking for a specific Irishman, you know? Usually I think that helps for like English, if someone's looking for like an English speaker or whatever, you know. Stop values. Got a lot of remote hacking darts, a lot of... Alright, we're good. The circus of value returns. Everything just looks a little more spiffier. It's pretty spiffy, isn't it? Hello there. Ever watchful.
Quickly, head for the elevator.
Rapture is her plaything. Let's see, can we hack this from here? I don't think there's any like drop lines. Get her done! Alright, it's so hard to go back to the controls. Get her done! Let you sell items. Alright, there's a lot of dudes in here, I remember. That's why we hacked the bejesus out of us. Robots take so long to kill them. Oh well, we needed to use up our rivets anyway. I was completely stacked. That was good. I've been pretty well, I think. So yeah, remote hacking is super cool. Coming into a room, everything just streamlined. Getting the research going. I think they did a much better job of the residential areas in this game than the first game did. The first game, most of the residential areas are just giant high-rise apartments and that. Now. So they always try and heal themselves. If you don't hack it, they will heal. But if you hack it first, they get sprayed with a nasty green poisonous gas, which is a hell of a defense mechanism. Oh, that does that. Okay. How the hell do I... Is it X or square in this case? Nope, that reloads. What the hell? Maybe there was no button, I don't know. Replace the Eve. I had the strangest save bug at the start there. It would not let me save because I had too many Bioshock saves. Definitely enough space. Just a weird little bug. Hello. I'm sorry, sir. You're gonna have to wait for the next one. That guy looked like he was out of, what was it called? Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron.
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in Rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb,
Boom.
daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
Daughter is a bit of a loose term. There you go. So that was back when they were still experimenting with the Big Daddies. The face of the splicers definitely changed a good bit. Now we get to see the trap rivets in action. These things are super OP. Let's get some of our own. Alright, special ammo. Lovely, lovely. Sure, can't you pick them up? Yeah. They are ours after all. I much prefer them to, like, although like the tripwires, the crossbow tripwires, the trap bolts in the first game were super cool and very, very strong. Still just kind of whatever. What you could do is you could kind of attack a Big Daddy with them. And you would walk into them, and because you placed them there, but you know it's not your fault he walked into them. He did that himself. He wouldn't be aggressive immediately. So it was a nice way of taking a chunk out of his health before you ever initiated combat. So, you know, you definitely want to initiate combat. It's the most fun in the game. They are the boss fight. This one we are going to have more Big Daddies. New and improved. We're going to have big sister fights.
Dr. Su Chong's death was a nasty blow to the Protector program, but I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight. Like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more, something stronger, an unbreakable physiological bond.
So you can see he took over for Dr. Suchong. We saw him in the first game. He met a very untimely, gruesome death from a Big Daddy. He was the one who began the bonding process between the Big Daddy and the little sister. In his frustration when he couldn't get it to work, he hit the little sister. And by doing this, the little sister being under attack, this finally awakened the defenses, almost like a paternal instinct inside the Big Daddies. And he ended up like just drilling Dr. Suchan to death. You even find his body impaled on a giant drill. Nice, it hit him from behind for some odd reason. Very good. Yes, that is good. See, can we get this man? Badonk. Badonk-a-donk. I don't remember how you improved the wallet. It's really something got to do with the camera, I think. Alright.
Here, in the ticket booth. Press the button so we can speak face to face.
Yes. I've always liked Tenenbaum. Like, she did some horrible shit, but she's an actual goddamn conscience. In the first game, she had a character model the same as the Splicer.
You see?
This game,
This is why I
she's got her own little
fight
thing.
Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare will repeat forever.
Forever.
We must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta.
Uh-oh.
Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Lamb will take this place apart to find you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape.
So you can see we have the Delta symbol on our hand. Alright. Let's get this going. Might as well use them while we got them. God damn it, they all came in on the same chapter. You little bastard! Oh my god. See how quickly that went tits up. Damn! She had a grenade. Not bad, not bad. Got a little bit dicey there in the corner.
Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this.
Yes.
But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta.
But how did that not set that explosion off?
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair Sport, Esquire. Old Tenenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
It's kind of cool. Shows you how big Rapture was, that we can have all these areas. If they do go back to Rapture, I'd love to see them bring back Jack. Even if he's not the playable character, it might be a little bit too, you know, predictable to make him the bad guy. Because interestingly enough, like when you get that good ending, there's a huge like time gap in the cutscene you get. It shows him basically living out his life. But there's such a gap that there's room for basically more stories to tell. I'd be down for that. Yeah, there's so much explosives around there. They wanted to be way more mobile than I was. I kind of stayed in that room like a fool. Only a matter of time before they came and found me. Train station.
Sophia Lamb has taken Rapture and is
Save
responsible
station.
for stealing children from the surface. Her splicers destroyed my submersible and forced me to run. But the ticket booth here is secure, and though I cannot trust him, Sinclair is a valuable ally.
No,
I have
we
already
must be
rescued
careful.
a few of the new little ones from Lamb. They all want to know how we will get home. I wish I had the right words for them.
You can also break the first aid kits if you want to grab another one. It's actually really handy if you know you're not coming back to a place. Break the first aid kits. Break the first aid stations even. Alright, onwards, all aboard! Tickets, please! Tickets! Yes, that's that. Slouching down into my chair like that. Underwater monorail. Pretty impressive. So we go to Ryan's Amusements. His idea of an amusement park closer to a giant museum erected in his own honor. It's pretty funny. Very Walt Disney. But there's a lot of little animatronics of him around, and you can actually smack him.
Whoa
with
there.
a golf
Now
club.
better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead.
As a nod to his death in the first game. We've got a giant ice wall blocking us. Very interesting.
As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park
Incinerate.
up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
I'm sure you have. The novelty of a free theme park wears off mighty quickly when you're 1,000 leagues under the ocean. Erected in his own honor. Yeah, that's what they say. Erect. That's what at least it works without contact. But he did, it's just like a shrine to himself. This is Rapture. We couldn't have built this without me. Me. As if he ever lifted a hand, single hand, in constructing this place. That guy's got such a fucking awesome accent. Can't you get in there? Is it a code or something? I think when we come back, they end up like trapping you in here or something. Security booth, yeah. Oh yes, we remember it well. They love kind of, I don't know why they do it, but they love basically tying one of your hands behind your back. So in the first game it was the wallet, in this one it's you're only allowed 5 of each. Heals and Eve hypo. Yeah, but the stones to pave the way. All these rivets and nothing to shoot at. You can't have that. So I'm guessing I'm just gonna have to save on the same slot. Look, it's not my fault. I think there was like 6 autosaves as well. That's your big issue. It's not my saves. You big poopy. It's your autosaves. She is our salvation. We will be reborn. So before, it was like you've got Tenenbaum trying to get all the little sisters topside. This is like everybody trying to escape.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor.
Oh God.
Loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent,
So it's clear that she was like a test tube baby.
she may
She just
surpass
provided
me.
the embryo. Nice. Oh, we're gonna need all these anyway, so anything I can't pick up, I'm still gonna try and take with me. It's clear we're gonna be coming back this way by the frozen stuff. So one of the trophies is called 9 Irony, which is a nod to his death. He had a very gruesome death in the first game, impaled with a golf club he loved so well. Now we get to do it again to his animatronic. It's kind of fun. It's easy to miss it though, and it's one of those weird trophies as well. Obviously you can't pick it up and hit him with it. You have to do it with telekinesis. But yeah. It's an awesome little Easter egg trophy, and I love trophies like that. Like, who would think of doing these things, you know? I like how people will give out crap about how PlayStation 5 handles trophies. I think it's so easy. People just, they miss a shortcut or something, and then it immediately pisses them off to no end. I don't get it. Like, it's super easy to find them.
You're a rare old model, son.
Yes.
Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
He's in it for the money again. Like, yeah, to get to any of the trophies of the games, it's just right there. Boom, it's like 2 clicks. And when you go in, people are saying they don't necessarily like this layout. I like it. I mean, look, you can change them according to, like, not earned, the ones you haven't, you know, basically, like, locked and unlocked. You've got, like, rarity, which is kind of cool, earned, grade, all that stuff. And then the ones, like, that are hidden, you just click into it and press square and boom. I think it's nice and easy, but yeah, I don't know. I think we just get too used to stuff. You know, 8 years is enough. Look at all these beautiful weapons, don't worry. We'll be getting one real soon. Our first power to the people. Power to the people are upgrade stations. They come in very limited supply, and there's achievements for getting them all, pretty much. And well, basically, it's like upgrade all weapons, so you would have to get them all. Usually, maybe you could miss one, but in the first game, a lot of them are very cheekily hidden away. One is even in Sander Cohen's own apartment, so that would require you not to kill him when you're first given the chance, only so you could kill him later. It's very cleverly done, and that's another awesome trophy. You can get drill fuel efficiency, drill damage. The drill fuel efficiency basically just means it'll go down slower the more you use it. You can't go wrong with anything. Yeah, oh yeah, these are the new ones where if you get both of them, you can get the 3rd upgrade, which is kind of cool. Look, Rivet Gun heat upgrade. They're so cool. The heated rivets are insane. Hell yes. What does this one do? Oh yeah, incoming projectiles will be reflected back. Yeah, I remember that. While the drill is spinning. I never end up doing that on purpose though. I don't know if it works for plasmids. I think it's just guns and shit. Large electromagnetic dynamo. But yeah, I think we'll go for a little bit of drill damage. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This thing is a beast. It's really good against Eleanor too. Because you get too far away from her, she starts doing her plasmids and shit. You get too close and she starts doing backflips off you. But you can really take chunks out of her health. Like, I think I did. I had very little fuel in that first little fight, but I still managed to take like a 1/3 of her health off. No more Eve. No more nothing. The old sheepdog.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen.
Yeah, see?
Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here cool with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Yep. Could have been Walt Disney. I can hear little sister. Hello?
Can I come out to play again, Mr. B?
They love playing with shadows. I love it. I don't think the Big Daddy ever, like, does it come into view? I don't think so. But you know it's there. You can always check in the start menu. So you can see that right down the bottom middle, little sisters in this level. There is one. One! And now to rescue the little sisters. Big morality choice. You were presented in the first game. Now it's a little bit different. Alright, we got our ticket.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The Little Sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Oh my god, I've never seen that happen before. She fell into it. Look at that. Hell of a way to die. Hell of a way to die, sugar. But thanks for opening the window. Now we get the machine gun. This thing's a proper machine gun my ass. This thing is a straight up Gatling gun. Hell yeah. Pretty handy too. So we're gonna need it because we're gonna be taking on our first Big Daddy real soon. Real soon.
Listen up. Coppers, get yourselves hid. No fuck-ups this time.
No fuck-ups. Oh man.
Daddy's home.
I do not miss that auto aim.
Fire!
Shit, you see it? I gotta turn that off or something. It was confused between the two of them. You little shit. You little shit. It's on now. Gosh. Damn, they were a little tougher. That was. That was a little rough. Right before we start doing research. Me too. Let's party! So they're all pissed because I got that ticket. They all want to get in too. They all want the Atom. Like a moth to the flame. Like a junkie to the needle. They need their Atom. They need a fix. Fix. No problem. We got plenty more first aid kits all around. Another one over there. All around me are familiar places.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements.
Thank you.
Insert your ticket now.
Journey to the surface. Souvenirs. Call of the future. Park security. Of course, the El Dorado Lounge. That's where we're heading. Tickets, please. Tickets. Now we get to see how fucked up this place is.
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to
our first
Ryan
gene tonic.
Please enjoy the park.
Sports boost. Tonics are passive abilities that degrade the helpful effects. Yeah, see? This allows us to move a little fast though. It's not gonna help too much. Look at this place. It's actually really fun. It's a good way of, if anyone starts this game and not plays Bioshock 1. It's a nice way of a little bit how he found Rapture. How he found it. So you can see it's right dead in the center of the Atlantic Ocean. There's Ireland. That blob. Of course, it probably didn't go down like this, let's be honest. This music has a very small world after all, but creepy. It's creepy anyway. Alright, next.
Refitted for heavy construction, the Olympian returns with a new cargo. A state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed the Sinker.
The Sinker. How cool would it be to bring that into it, you know? See, this place is quite fucked up. And we got the great chain that's back. That was Andrew Ryan's philosophy. He lived and died by the great chain.
After initial supplies have been brought to the sea,
this is a nod to like Atlas Shrugged.
Permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to overcome obstacles such as diamond-hard rock, obstinate sea life, and unexpected help.
Yeah, there's a little bits of it cut out on purpose. Gotta keep an eye out, get your telekinesis out. Sometimes there's free stuff all over. You can go that way. There's more of the tour over here as well. This will also be the place where we first fight and do our first little sister gathering.
I love the kids in Miss English 3rd grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was
kind of
getting
like,
into.
you are here.
Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie,
Oh,
get
God.
down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum. You'll choke. The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you.
Aw. You're trying to be so nice. Take care of all these kids, and it was New Year's Eve. We know that this was the beginning of the fall of Rapture. This is when Civil War began, and basically the whole city was torn apart. So many people were killed. There was so many, like, just giant explosions everywhere. Alright, most of these are damaged as well.
After the platform is secured,
we're building Rapture.
at an astounding rate. Designed to be the foundation of Rapture, workers toil around the clock to create the metropolis you see today.
There's the gift shop. I think a lot of that stuff opens up in a bit. Hello there.
Mine ain't welcome here. Help! You only...
There's a hell of a death gurgle right there.
Run from the Lord!
That's weird. I'm actually finding myself aiming down the curses. Wow. Wow. Never do that, but it seems to be helping. Oh, we're back with the how much is the doggy in the window. That's so messed up. I may go and play like Infinite down the line too. I know there's a massive. I played these all enough that I never feel the need to rush them or anything or back to back. This is our first El Amo Bandito. Oh, this one's tougher. I think it might give you free stuff as well, though. Does it? Yeah, it does. $50, $12. Oh yeah, let's get some trap rabbits. 69. Nice. Alright. Doggy and the doggy and the dog. Oh, that's so fucking weird. It's so weird. I don't like it. Alright, read my fortune, bitch.
Well, I hope you have somebody to carry on your family name.
Wow. That had to be on purpose, because we are coming after Eleanor. His daughter. I'm so sorry, sir. Look at the splicers almost look like normal. I suppose after 10 years, you assume there's been some kind of reformation. That guy even has like the butterfly, so Sophia Lana's butterfly on. That's crazy. Look at that, it's like origami. And then right in the middle, holy crap. That's like Eleanor. Wow, I never noticed that in the middle. Holy shit. That is genuinely creepy. The bargain bucket. Bargain Bob's here. Why don't you want a parrot that talks? What the hell is wrong with you? These guys were obviously holed up in here. This was their little base. I think hacking the safe is pretty tough, I think, if I remember correctly. Oh, now that looked like I got it, but clearly not. They were like, hell no. You get 3 seconds per area. Boom. And if you get down the blue, you get extra money. Uh-oh. Someone knows I stole their shit. Cutting corners.
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair.
She's taking cover, that's cool.
Deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Yeah, I never knew they took cover like that. That was cool as well. Look how quick you change ammo now as well. Boom. Boom. That was like a little issue in the first game. You got used to it, but some weapons you really, really felt that you're like, oh my god. I don't know what it is about toilets in these games. Something truly... I think it's because the first time you visit one of the toilets in the whole series, it's like has ghosts in it. Like literal ghosts. Oh, we got some heavy rivets, which are awesome. Someone did poo-poo. Double flush, you stink nerd. Let's get him with the drill. Huh? You not go poo-poo? Check the shadow, check the shadow. How fucking cool is that? Huh? Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. It's the simple things. It's the simple things. You'd be surprised how hard it is to pull those things off well. You're setting a scene, you know? It's like a movie. Always watch out for turrets and bathrooms. Don't ask me. They like to shoot you while you're pooping. Someone actually was living here. You got a pan, you got some lovely candles, a bed. How much is the doggy and the doggy? Fresh water, yes, yes. There, a big shrine to Lamb. Rapture is deliverance.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my care, I would diagnose
fat old men.
suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance.
Thing is, all these great minds that he brought down here, you know, he didn't realize that the line between genius and insanity is paper thin. It is a knife edge at any second, and that's, unfortunately, it tends to be the way it is. It's just the price you pay. You see it with a lot of people. I tend to call them, you know, visionaries. Maybe it's a little bit too nice of a name for them when it comes to anything, even like game directors and that, you know, because clearly it relates to, you know, a little bit of genius, a creative vision. Hello there.
Hold it!
Where you going? Where you going? Dude, you said you had an itchy back. I'm just scratching it.
Mere engines of self-interest.
Sophia Lamb, just like Andrew Ryan, fucking loves hearing the sound of her own voice. Yes. Couldn't help herself. Had to take over the giant city-wide tannoy. Just talking nonsense to everybody. Bump, bump, bump. I think if you increase the damage of the rivet gun with the power of the people, it also increases the damage of the trap rivets, and the heavy rivets are really good. They're basically, that's kind of like the version of like anti-armor and that, you know. I just love that when you leave and come back, certain weird things have changed around. Very cleverly done. You always feel like something's going on. Oh shit. Let's go for it. Boom! Shut the mask off her head. Look at that. Shut the mask. It was a cool mask too. It was one of those 1920s clapper feathery things. Right? Alright, so we've done that. We can go over now, maybe to a little bit of Hall of the Future. This may be.
I bust that pile of junk. You broke it, didn't you, Edna? Everything you touched turns to shit.
No, that's not what I want.
You're mean, Roger. It was
Roger.
Clumsy, fat hands that loused it up.
Typical broad. Stay away from things you don't know nothing about.
Wow. Prolific. Okay, upgrade their damage. Get him, turret!
Leave them at least. I've wits on my side.
That's standing right in the way of the bullets is not wits, love. Check this place out. You've already got like Gatherer's Garden vibes. So you can see, yeah, they've really streamlined everything. You never have to like go into another screen. I used to hate having to like go into the hacking screen and that, where especially if you're in the middle of listening to audio diary, it kind of sucks you out for a second. But you know, you wouldn't have Bioshock 2 as good as it is without the first game. Maybe that's a cop-out way of thinking. It's super hard to rank all these games. Like, it really is. I'd rather just see them all as one cohesive thing. You can see all where the plasmids are happening. That's why it was the Hall of the Future. You can even name them out. That was like Bloodhound. I don't know the fuck, that might be a new one. This was like Photographer's Eye. This is Enraged. That was the Gust one. I can't remember what it's called again. And we've got, yeah, Bloodhound. We got Electrobolt. I think that was Sports Boost. It's kind of cool. You get to learn them. Pick your plasmid and evolve. She's making some steak over there. She's kind of, yeah. She's holding up a bulb and he's lighting it with Electrobolt. You don't want to be throwing off kids using it all. This way to the kitchen of tomorrow. So this is where it gets like full on Fallout. They were both set around this kind of alternate 1950s vibe. So that's why they were just kind of aesthetically like similar. Plasmids, see? Plasmids everywhere. Oh yeah, this is super creepy. This is another fantastic little nod to fucking with, you know, mannequins and that. You gotta love it. They can't help themselves. I swear, they just read up all my fears and put them in there.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished.
This is nice. Yeah, it almost looks like clean and normal, right?
We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
A love that kills. Yeah, how the hell do I do that again? Here it was. Oh, here we go. So it's you go into the Eve menu, then press square. Okay, cool. The Gatherer's Garden. So we got Incinerate. Alright, so they're much cheaper. We'll have to come back later. I jumped ahead. We need... So I think if you go down the bottom, that's when... We need the Atom first, huh? We need the Atom. Atom. Look, you can see the little area there for Incinerate. I got ahead of myself. I never know which way is the right way. Maybe we can run in here and mess with the Big Sister and use the turret, because anything that aggroes them away from you is a big bonus. Made some more friends. Da 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 da. 2 headshots, he's dead. Yes, 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 yes. Are you fucking dead? Here's someone else moving around though. What there? Sucks because they're lead head splicers. Basically, they have pistols, but they can do some severe damage then. So take care of them quickly. Eventually, they'll just become nothing when you've got to the point of researching and all that. Alright, when does this exactly happen? I want to get a cheeky save. It'd be nice to finish off this area. And then probably call it there. Oh lordy. Hello!
The bank sent you, didn't they?
The bank sent you. So even though the splicers have definitely, you know, have screws loose, they hold on to weird fights and memories of their normal life.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here.
Okay.
Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
Hope this helps. I feel like they took the... No, she's not the one drawing these. It's usually her little sister friends that she's... Eat dog, oh god, that she's sending out to help.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog-eat-dog. I wanted to see these dog-eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog-eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
Like that, we're just above the tram. Yeah, I love that. That's one of the cooler little audio diaries in this game. Just something about it. You can see from that one audio diary, you see everything you need to about the whole relationship between Eleanor being basically sheltered, trapped, held prisoner. You've got like Sophia Lamb basically pushing her ideology on her with the whole idea of trust no one, it's a dog-eat-dog world, that kind of stuff, but you see it from a child's perspective. And I thought that was really cool. Little things like that. Fantastic writing. I feel like that's something that's getting lost lately, you know? There's a little sister head. Alright, cool. You must deal with a big daddy first. He will not attack until you do. But be prepared for a difficult fight. So that's them telling you, like, prepare, you know? Like, you can use the trap rivets. You can use all this stuff. You can use this little robot. They always give you enough. Alright, our first big daddy fight. We've got oil here. Or water, whichever it is. You can use that to attack him. There's a lot of stuff around. They give you these little battlefields. These playgrounds. Listen to his whale song. That's why I don't see them as fully human. I don't think we'd be making that noise. Let's make sure everything is looking good. Hack the crap out of the whole room. Lovely. Drill fuel is very useful against them. They're a good fight. There he is.
Now that big daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
Alright. The time has come. Let's grab a cheeky save. Remember, we are on hard mode. We're gonna feel it. Let's start off using this little can right here. Boom! Alright, he's nicely roasted over an open fire. Alright, he's trying to break us down already. Where is he? Where is he? He's going after my bot, I think. Yeah, it's perfect. Let's get him from behind. Come on, baby. Alright, he's got the robot. He's got the robot. Now he's got full focus on us. Come on. Oh, we're all out of juice. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Where is he? Oh. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Finish him. Finish him. Woo! There we go.
Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
Child.
I found one of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl.
Mr. Bubbles!
Gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her. I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal.
Ooh.
I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those things? I've got to
Poor
find
guy.
her now more than ever.
Brick is leaving Roger for 50p, man. Dun, dun, dun. So instead of the usual harvest
Are we gonna be together again, Dad?
or save, we have the adopt feature. We are a big daddy after all. Up on our shoulders she goes. Like so many fathers who put their daughters on their shoulders.
We're in business.
It's a little different.
Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom.
Oh, Dimples.
Find one.
Now we get to see the new mechanic.
To hand sufficient power to any individual is to create a tyrant.
She's gonna lead you to an atom-filled corpse, as they so well put it.
End sin itself.
And what this does is
the family. That is
allows us to, you know, basically help the little sister get some Adam for us. We have to protect her though, to keep her very safe during these gathers. And then you get the choice of like shaving them and harvesting them and all that. That was a good fight though. As you can see, the drill is awesome. We used every ounce of fuel that time, so but it's worth it, you know. We got lucky with the robot as well. He really did die for us. Thanks, buddy. That's his fucking job, though, so it's all good. So yeah. Already got a little bit back. No return. Anything else here? So yeah, these are very interesting moments. You can also use like your trap rivets and everything you'll get later. Nice. Might as well use it a little bit before we top up. So yeah, he doesn't inject himself with stuff. It's kind of like he uses it inside of his suit. It's kind of wild. Nothing? You cheap bastard. Fine. Isn't this the side that's broken? Oh no, it's blocked off. I think there's a little cheeky secret here right somewhere. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, there's such a funny way of opening this. It might be later when you're finished this area. Or it actually might be where you come back out. I don't remember. Alright. The corpse, I think.
It's close.
It's right down here. And the thing they don't tell you, but I'll tell you. When you finish gathering, whether it says 0 out of 2, I think it's always 0 out of 2, but maybe it's 0 out of 3. That means you like need two bodies, you know? When you finish it, every single time, whether it's 2 out of 2 or 3 out of 3, when you finish that, this will summon the big sister, and you will fight her every time. So you basically fight the big sister 1 per level. And super fun. Super fun. So you're kind of like, your reward is all that Adam, a juicy Adam, and also a big sister fight. And you know how I feel. To me, bosses are a challenge, but they're also a reward. Now maybe that's a weird way of looking at it, but that's how I look at it. So I believe you'll start to know which bodies are the ones you need to, you know, gather Adam from. They're usually very well lit up, very well placed. Wide open, nice little area. They'll have that glowy shit around them too. So it's a clever little mechanic, and I think it adds a nice chunk to it. So the game's not mean. There's first aid kits everywhere.
I suppose that now I know who my true friends
Things are gonna kick off pretty soon. So I had to get my old speed back. Like I said, you can destroy these first aid stations if you don't want to use them, and get another health kit from them.
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the Adam, the splicers will come running.
Yes.
Be ready before you set her down on that body.
Be ready, sugar. This is where the trap rivets really come important. Still takes 2 or 3 of them to kill these buggers. You can already hear them laughing. So let's set up the scene, yeah? Let's set the scene.
The hounds! Someone must be on the front.
She already coming after me?
I have been exposed!
Didn't mean to use that.
Just put her right down on that corpse.
You dumb bitch, you got rid of half of my rivets. Hey Eric, how's it going? Happy Friday, dude! Just getting ready to kick things off here. Oh yes, give me them free ones. That's lovely. Alright, show it begins. I had such a weird save bug at the start where I had to delete other saves. Wouldn't let me save. Love Bioshock 2. Yeah! Hell yes, me too. May even be my favorite. Alright, so it begins. You'll get more powers and plasmids later. That'll help you with these kind of things.
That is a child of the family. Not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine.
So you can see her gathering Adam on the corner there. You gotta let that save up. Keep the splicers away from her.
Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
Here they come already. Come on. Yes, I am mad. Here they come. Headshot. Let's go. You want some too? Come on, fucker. Got her. And there it is. Absolute panic. That for our first ever. I was impressive. I'm playing this on hard as well because I fucking love
Now
it.
you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
Yeah, very cleverly done. This game just... it never shits on the original. It only adds more to it. That's a great sign of a sequel. If a sequel manages to fuck all the good that the original game does, that's when you screw up. That's when you get to the point where it's like, it's kind of unnecessary. Let's do that. Yeah, like I said, once you find the second body, it's gonna... some people usually actually, I think, leave this one for the second one, maybe? Can't remember. Or maybe it happens here anyway, but it will summon Eleanor. It will summon everything. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. So let's take... yeah, bosses being a reward. Yeah, that's the way I feel. Like, it's something that I've definitely never examined with myself until I played the Dark Souls games. Then I was like, oh shit. Oh yes. Here they come. This fucking bitch every time. Now we're starting to get into the amusement park proper. You get to see all the rides. I'm trying to remember, do you hit this with electricity? No, I'm thinking of something else. Come on, you bastards, I know you're down there. Waiting for me. Watching. Waiting. Any plans for a Memorial Day weekend? So this is the bit here. This is Ryan's animatronic. Oh, you're pressing on button.
For children just like you, because the world above had become unfit for us.
Motherfucker.
To wonder if the danger has passed. If those will come to their senses. So, let us imagine.
That's cheeky game. Damn, she did not want to die. She's like, I'm here forever. Jesus. They were not messing around. Sometimes you'll catch the bodies disappear and it cracks me up. So yeah, you get to see Andrew Ryan's little animatronic, and if you look around, actually I think, is it, no, I think no, it's here, it's right here. You gotta grab the golf club right here, and this is for the 9 irony trophy. Very clever. So just how he died in the first game, you gotta smack him right in the head with the golf club. Boom! For some reason it came back and hit me in the face. There you go. Yeah, and that's a missable trophy too, but it's such a cool little thing. I like trophies like that, especially if they're a nod to different games. I love it. Exactly. Would you kindly smack him over the head? A man chooses, a slave obeys, a man eats. At ease. Cyber toothbrush merch. Each time you use the Cyber, it reads a short poem. That's crazy. I remember those Cabbage Patch Kids had those. Yeah. No, I'm not reading your fucking pamphlet.
Ridiculous.
We are flying through. Oh Jesus! What the fuck is that? Like, we're flying through ammo now, as you can see. I'm trying to remember what the hell you did with those again. Nothing planned. Just gonna relax. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That sounds good. It's the way to do it. So look, you can see they use the batosphere idea for these little amusement park on rail kind of things. Wonderworld, Wonderworld. Someone was having a drink. No way did that spawn underneath, did it? I never got to pick it up. You absolute bastard.
I do hope in eternity that we'll be time to pick Sophia's brain a bit.
This part reminded me so much of like when we played Nuka World for Fallout 4.
I think all of the children have finally fallen asleep. And now that the park is all quiet, I can't sleep myself.
This poor school teacher. This is a sad story too.
You and me, Mr. Voice Recorder. You, me, in 1959. I wonder what the new year will... What was that? Something's happened. The lights are going out. Kids, stay in your sleeping bags. It's gonna be fine.
So she was minding all these kids down here. The poor thing. She did her best, you know. So the whole of Rapture was falling apart. The whole was coming down. The bombs everywhere. People killing each other in the streets. And she became the caretaker. Their parents probably all dead. Start wearing welding masks to hide. Little shit. Oh yeah, what a great twist. Yeah, probably one of the greatest twists in video games for sure. There's been some good ones. That was extra special. Oh, that's always the way. Shouldn't have used it. It's not a big deal. Thank you. Anti-personal rounds for the machine gun. A favorite of mine. Those things are insane when you need them. And I think... No, I don't... I can't remember. They might work well on the big sister. Might be armor. Even though, like Val was saying, it's a very good point. She's far too agile in that suit. It's so human-like. With good reason. With good reason. There's a good chance we may see something of Bioshock 4 at E3. I hope so. Now is the time. Now's the fucking time!
Surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading
So this whole park just became Andrew Ryan being able to spew his capitalistic bullshit.
What was yours is ours. We are
Even giant animatronic hands. I love cookies, yeah, cookies. Cookies! What cookies you having? Definitely gonna reinstall Bioshock. Yeah. They're all fucking awesome. First game is just untouchable. And this one, I don't know why it gets so much shit. I don't get it. It streamlines so much good stuff. Like, you see me doing hacking no longer as an extra screen. Or... Uh-oh. It gonna go boom. Yeah, it streamlines so much. That's what you need from a sequel. Then the whole, no longer you have to take like 60,000 pictures. You know, when you get the camera now. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the thing that opens them all up. Yes. So you come out over there. Lots of shortcuts down here, I remember.
Lamb is becoming a problem. Woman is a damned collectivist. Here in Rapture, how could the council fail to see it? Worse, to hide her intent, she gulls these patients of hers into a religious frenzy. A new Kremlin will rise and swallow the council house before they realize they've been had. I will not have my city swindled by the parasite.
That's like his favorite word. Ouch. The parasite. You could see he just had become so disassociated with all of humanity. He definitely saw himself as some kind of twisted god.
Stupid machine!
Yeah, I'll help you get it working, buddy. No problemo. cry. Your death is soon upon you. Get him! There's murder on the dance floor. You better not kill the mood. DJ. You got a snickerdoodle? Snickerdoodle. And a snickerdoodle's nothing to do with actual Snickers, is it? There's another Adam corpse.
Is someone in the hall?
No, someone's in the lobby. Yeah, they're very nice. Look, trap rivets. Very good like that. Escape plan.
I've been rationing my supplies ever since the park got cut off from the rest of Rapture.
Yeah.
Gotta stay strong.
You
I'm
better.
holed up in this workshop, surrounded by those whaling brats, trying to beat their way in. They want my food, my guns. They want it all. But I got a plan. I'm gonna fix up the transport sub that's been rusting in the maintenance bay. Then I'm gonna get the hell out of this hole. These animals want Rapture? They can have it.
That didn't work out too well now, did it? How much? I thought the first game was a horror feel to it. It wasn't scary, but enough. Oh yeah, definitely. There's so much to it. Courthouse. Definitely. Like anything with horror, you kind of tend to get used to it a little bit, and then it turned from, you know, like claustrophobic, creepy kind of horror to the horror of humanity kind of thing, right? How fucked up we. I think you can get 9 irony. I can never say it right. 9 irony here as well. Irony? 9 irony and irony. You can also get it here somewhere. There's a golf club somewhere. Team member tied in somewhere.
The parasite makes nothing.
Suck on my balls!
Only tools are taxes and tithes meant to trick you into operating.
Suck on my balls. So there's been a lot of like game announcements and stuff recently. Are you excited for them? Dying Light 2 in December. Now Far Cry 6 in October. So yeah, we're slowly, and then we got like Pokemon remakes in November. And we haven't even got into E3 yet, so whoo! Hold on to your lug nuts. Hold on to them. Good and tight. Give them a little squeeze. Make them feel alright. This is the maintenance area. Look at all these freebies. Get your telekinesis out. Whoops.
A prowler?
Hello. Goodbye.
Absconding with an innocent. How could you?
Come on up and play! Truth is in the body. You can already tell that that's her, yeah.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire
There you are.
city sing the virtues of greed
Up
and
there.
pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against
She sounds like a vegan!
competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces.
Been sniffing her own farts for too long, Miss Lamb.
In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
Eleanor Rigby. Hello? They have a lot of spawn triggers, and I like that. You do a certain thing, go to a certain area, they spawn in new enemies. This way? Yes.
On the surface,
Do hope
the scientist
this
invests
dog
the
is
power
for
of his mind
sale.
in a single miraculous
Butter cookies with cinnamon and sugar in them. Probably German in origin. What, the Snickerdoodle? You think so? Oh, really? Damn, there's something you never knew. Tastes like a sugar cookie. So many great pastries came from the Pennsylvania Dutch. We're actually not Dutch, but German. Oh, interesting. There's a lot of European countries that are kind of all mashed together, which is completely fine because we all do the same with America, like, you know. The average European couldn't tell you where certain states were in America.
His ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal.
Like, when you see this kind of stuff, and he built this, and he okayed this, it's crazy. And the sad thing is, what probably drove Ryan to first do this was him looking into something like tax evasion, or somebody said no. You know, someone said no to Ryan, and this is where he went with it. Build his own city because he couldn't get what he wanted. Like a spoiled little child. Probably got all his money from mommy and daddy. You know it. You can tell it by him. They turned him into a fucking megalomaniac.
You gotta remember, she doesn't like you. Hey, where'd you go? Come on. Gotta get outside. Get in.
So they'll keep attacking us because Eleanor is on our back, and now they know, on our shoulders. They know that, you little bastard! They're trying to, oh. I was trying to read it. Right.
You know you don't have a chance.
Clever little shits. I need to hack that immediately. Both areas lead to the same place. I do hope that dog is for sale. Ta-da! Never really lose out that much, let's be honest. Shit kid. I don't even know what are sugar cookies. Cookie and sugar on top. Nice. Sometimes you'll get really rare stuff that pops out of it for free. Alright, thank you. Should make some food. All the mechanics Bioshock introduced felt so brand new and fresh. Yeah, definitely a lot of them took some ideas from it. Not a bad thing. Just one you could break this. This way we're going? Yeah. Was it? I think so. Just looks different. No, this is the one, so you could do it here. There's a couple of places you can get the 9 irony.
What it cannot plagiarize, it seeks to censor. What it cannot regulate, it seeks
Looks about right.
to ban. Rapture was founded on an idea, and here they are held inviolate.
Puppet Workshop. Yeah, this is not gonna be weird or anything. Mind you, hope that dog is for sale. Damn it, I always miss that one. I just kinda... I think what happens to me is I just... get a little bit nervous. Okay, I'm sorry, we get nervous. Get a little bit nervous now. Get a little bit nervous now. Get a little bit louder. Watch out for them puppets. Wait, drill fuel? Where was that? Thank you. Just wonder there was a turret in here somewhere. I do hope that dog is for sale. Fucking better. The safe wide open. A little too easy. My ass. That's because it is, Johnny. It's a motherfucking setup. I'm not good at these. If you get the blue on the safe, they give you extra money. Nice. Heavy rivets, anti-personal rounds. You shouldn't have. Anti-personal rounds are more important than ever when you're trying to defend your little sister. I hear the clown going off. The hell's been going on down here, boys? Is it time to go back to Rapture? Will they do a Bioshock 4 and Rapture? Will it be something new entirely? Yeah, you start getting good at hitting the blue marks and you end up just getting so much money. So, I think we have to come here later. I'm kind of screwing it all up. But once you get 2 of the gatherers, you have to, you know, bring the little sister back. It has to be to those tunnels. What I need to do is go find that room. Start harvesting again.
Yay!
I'm always ahead of myself. These little areas, they look like little, you know, hobo shelters or homeless shelters.
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide.
That's so creepy.
They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters.
Home sweet home. What was it about that? We all did that same stitching.
The child has a duty.
How creepy is that?
Go to war and die for the nation.
This is fucked up. These are all the animatronic hands that didn't quite make it. Dogs and stuff. It's so weird. You can also very cheaply. Can't you climb up this one? Check out this shit. It's a motherfucking secret. Someone.
2 weeks at my last count. 2 weeks since we were trapped in this rotten park. I haven't been eating. The children need all the supplies we've got left. Need them more than I do. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can feel myself getting weaker.
That's fucked up.
The children have noticed the condition I'm in, of course. What will happen once I'm gone? I'll be all alone.
Streaming's pretty different though. Makes me really want to be interested in watching. Yeah, cooking streams, hell yeah. So this was the school teacher. She starved down here. She gave all her food to the children. And it looks like they tried to give her some form of a burial. Even drew pictures of themselves beside her. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Trapped in a theme park. Those kind of stories are really fucked up, but kind of impressive story right there. Cheers, dude. I do hope the dog is for sale. Gotta use the telekinesis all over. Never know what you're gonna get. Alright, oh, which is gonna hurt to jump down here. Oh, it's fine. It's fine!
The times may be unkind, but you have to take our home. I raised my children there, bastards!
Oh, goddamn, I gotta turn that off. Didn't know it did that. Boop! I could have shocked her, but I went with the explosive barrel. Beautiful. PlayStation, all these consoles really, but PlayStation especially, just fucking love that stuff. Notifications for everything. I'd have no headset in and it'll go. Headset unplugged and shit like that.
I met with Sinclair today.
So stupid.
Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take
Yes.
problems Ryan doesn't want it.
There we go. Time to get those rivets going.
I could fill 40 front
Lovely.
pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella.
Stanley Poole.
If he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what? And he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history.
I love that he kicks the stool behind us. So cool. Getting ready to fight. See how we get on with this one. I'm not great at these. Jeez, this one's super fast. Push it to the limit. Push it to the stinky mominky. Trap rivets. Okay. Cool. I need to go back and I was trying to hold off because I didn't want to fight the big sister right now. That's no harm. We fought a big daddy. Do the same. So you can lead. You see, it kind of leads all back to each other. It's now become, unfortunately, a prison for a lot of these because we opened this place up. 45 caliber killer.
I gotta disappear.
Let's see. Remote hack and dart. Go. It's cool you can go back into cover and hack it in your own time as long as they don't find you. We got a present waiting for them. He's still alive. He won't be for long. Well done. Be cool if they tried to deactivate them, but they don't. Dude, they have some, like, the splicing really goes wrong. Like, look at that foot. Oh god. Disgusting. Isn't there something in here? Yeah, never be afraid. Secrets everywhere. Looks breakable, go for it. Alright, we already have over 500, which is the max you could get in Bioshock 1. So you can see far more free.
Dr. Sophia Lamb. She said that all Ryan's horse shit about always looking out for number one is turning us little guys against each other. And what we need is unity, solidarity. Then, she held up a mirror. Turns out, I wear my hair and mustache just like Ryan. So today, I'm spreading the word about Lamb. And tonight, I'm shaving my whole stupid head.
They really did form a cult. Look what they did to Ryan.
Unable to provide for itself.
The end of Ryan is in itself.
Grows until war is made to justify. Your parents brought you to Rapture, where you need never fear the parasites again. So
scary stuff.
No place for you
this is beautiful.
Surface, but you may bring the world to you. If you
Escape to Rapture. So this is a very iconic little scene here. This is exactly how Jack found it in Bioshock 1. The lighthouse. The little bathysphere. Hello. Instead of escaping to the surface. And you got Rise Rapture, Rise playing. Oh god.
I know this facility is vital to the preservation of secrecy in Rapture. But seeing myself transformed into that lurching, waxen nightmare, do children truly respond to this? Still, I spoke to a young man exiting the park after the grand opening, asking him what, if anything, he had learned here. He said his chores didn't seem so bad anymore, as long as Mother would send him to the surface.
A lot of people forget to come over here. The good old booze hound. We get some help with the booze. Instead of killing people. Alright, we are totally stocked. Dating tips, huh?
Got a little dating tip for you, Jimbo.
Yeah.
It'll get you out of that Lonely Hearts Club for good. This scheme works 100% of the time, guaranteed. First, find some Betty and take her to Ryan Amusements. Then, you go to the gift shop, buy her a teddy bear. This is key. I ain't kidding around. Then, you buy her a ticket on Journey to the Surface. As soon as you hit that first scare, bingo! Tunnel of love.
It's just fantastic delivery. It's like Johnny Bravo or something. Bingo, bango, bingo. All right, we'll do the Adam gathering right here. All right, calm down. You really want to fill this floor. It does not a whole lot of damage. Bingo, bango, bongo. I don't want to leave the Congo. Oh no, 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 no. Let's put this here. Lovely, lovely. So we can throw it over there. Set this on fire. Simple. Fuck it, we're not here to stare at the rivets, we're here to use them. Don't worry. The turret will keep things busy for a little while anyway. And then it's all on us. That one's not gonna do shit over there. Okay, let us begin.
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed,
Well, I hate you.
care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
Jesus, there's lots of them. Let the turret do some work. They're all trying to heal and they're just gonna die over and over again. Beautiful. Is she done? She's done. Whew, God, is it me or is there way more than I was expecting? Well done.
He's nicer than other daddies.
All right, Chief. We've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air...
Oh, that cut him off. God damn it.
they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
The turret survived. It's a goddamn miracle. Not heal? I felt like about 20 of them. We all good? Everybody searched? Yeah, I should have used the drill stuff. There's so much story left in Rapture. Yeah, I don't know. Like, enough time has passed to go back, in my personal opinion. But it's just so hard to get up so many comparisons. Yeah, I should have went for that. I was holding off for whatever reason. I think if this one got like a better reception from people. I love it, but it's all good if other people don't. Maybe they thought there was just too much work to do.
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
Human gravy. So you've got the morality choice again, which, you know, why not? There's so many of these cool little dynamics that are just not in Bioshock Infinite. It's far more complex. Yes. Yes. Rescue or harvest. We gotta rescue them. We gotta do it. They're always so scared as well. But this is even more important because of him being a big daddy, you know?
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
Of course, Sinclair. Sinclair kinda... he takes the place of Atlas in this game. Alright. We should have a few little friendies up here now. They can't help themselves. That's a nice little chance for them to mess with the whole thing. My. Weldon mask so we don't get as many headshots. Clever. What else have I got? I got the drill, but I can never get quite close enough to kill them. Who's in there? Come out, mister.
Righteous are your judgments. You're the...
Any more? Clean cut headshots. You'll love to see it. Da, 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 da. A picnic sounds nice. Yeah, I know you guys like you get the long weekend. You definitely should. I feel like this is the first, albeit smaller holiday, but first holiday out of COVID, you know, for you guys.
What's that? The war in heaven.
Maybe it's when you get the second little sister. I remember when you trigger the big sister fight. Probably want to save that for the next one. Da, 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 da. I think there was even a weird bug sometimes where you could spawn two of them, which didn't make any sense at all. Yeah, this would do. I think maybe it's when you get Incinerate or something like that. It's all good. I think that's a good place to leave it. I know I could finish out this place. Be nice to come back, play this again, fight the big sister. I've been waiting on the newer games that I've ordered to arrive. I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of just pissed about it because it's just not working out for me. And when you're waiting for like delivery men or logistics, whatever, you can't. There's no. You're just like shouting into an empty cloud or something, or shouting at a wall because there's nothing you can do. And you track these packages and it's just, you don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Because they just make up the nonsense, like, it's on its way to its recipient. You're like, that's me? It's like, no, of course not. No, it's your local post office. It's like, just put it in my hand, please. Good God. Anyway, yeah, you guys enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Please do. That'll be fun. That's this weekend, right? It is. I think it is. Unless it's later on. No, I think I heard someone else talking about. Yeah. That'll be fun. Whatever you get up to, be safe. Have a good time. We're almost back to normal. This was fun. Thank you for joining me today. We got good Far Cry 6 news as well, and I got to play one of my favorite games. I love it. Have a lovely weekend. We will be back bright and early on Monday. Brand new week, new games. Exactly. We're moving like Bernie. Yeah, cheers. Thank you for coming in, guys. Have a good one. Good night. Goodbye. See you all later. We do it like Bernie.